My friend almost raped a teacher. Kind of on accident, but also not. So, to conceal identities, we're gonna call the friend Ferris, and we're gonna call the teacher Mrs. Maine. Now, Ferris is a girl. I know it's not a girl's name, but I like the name Ferris. It's kind of nice. So Ferris comes to school with the blanket because she's cold. Now, the thing about the school is you can't have blankets there at a dress code because our principal is a moron. So Ferris has the blanket, and she comes on campus, so she puts it in the water bottle part of the backpack. Now, she's inside, and she mentions that she has a blanket because it's a little bit nippy in the room. And so she reaches back to grab the blanket, and she grabs something soft and squishy. And she begins to pull on it, and is confused when it doesn't come with her when she pulls. So she turns around to realize that she has not, in fact, grabbed a blanket. She has grabbed Mrs. Maine's left buttock. Ferris makes eye contact with Mrs. Maine. Ferris goes into shock. There are 3 options when you go into shock. You can fight, you can flee, or you can freeze. Now, 2 of those wouldn't be that bad. Actually, if she punched Mrs. Maine in the face, that'd be pretty bad. 1 of those wouldn't be bad. What she does is she freezes. Mrs. Maine looks her in the eye as Ferris continues to hold Mrs. Maine's buttock. Her nails are digging into the buttock. Mrs. Maine is as confused as Ferris is, and I know that because she looks at Ferris and says, "That's my buttock." Ferris says, "Oh, my bad," and leaves the room with Mrs. Maine. They leave opposite doors. I can hear them looking at each other in the hall. And I know that because Mrs. Maine apologizes to Ferris because Ferris grabbed her butt. This is what she said. "Sorry that you grabbed my butt." That's actually what she said. I heard this with my undersized ears, heard her say this. Mrs. Maine comes back into the room. It's me and 2 other people are still standing there. And she's like standing up and like massaging her buttock. She has like red marks in it now. And she's like, "Oh." And she looks at me and goes, "Dude, that freaking hurt." She looked at me. What? It's weird enough that I was there for my friend grabbing a teacher's buttock. It is much weirder for a teacher to talk to me about her buttock. I have a problem with that. No teacher's gonna come up to me talking about no buttocks. I don't need that. No. So I leave the room, and there's Ferris out there, like, honestly almost sobbing in the hall. She's like, I'm like, "Ferris, what's wrong?" She's like, "Her buttock was weird." And I'm like, "Yeah, I got that vibe. I definitely, I could tell." Like if you have a butt. Comment if you have a teacher who is a butt. Subscribe if you're against rape.
Is it even possible to be pro-rape?
Well, I didn't think so, but not everybody who saw this video subscribed, so.
Shame on you!